Yo. Hey, the power plug, of course. What's good, family? It's your boy Dwayne's Hog Blaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. Okay, and today I'm back again. Woo! It's been a minute. Woo! Okay, so yeah, guys. I don't know, man. SexxyRed, guys. She admitted that she sold her soul. We're gonna get into it here. We're gonna see what she's saying, guys. SexxyRed, how could you do this? We thought that you were the chosen one. We thought that you came up with bars. We thought that you came up with the pen game of putting the muscle into the streets. But no, your soul was sold. Damn it. Okay, let's look at the facts and evidence. Me, Detective Dways, here to uncover the mystery that you've all obviously been waiting for and be bashing your head over because you just wanted to know so badly. What the fuck did SexxyRed do? Did she sell her soul? Oh my god. Okay, whatever, man. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the Truth Talk podcast. I'm back here with D.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day.
In today's episode, we will be talking about SexxyRed revealing that she sold her soul. But before we begin, I just wanted to give a special shout out to Sexxyred for sponsoring this video. For those who might not know Sexxyred yet, from prescription service that provides you with access to $17 a month. Have tons of perfumes.
Let's get back to it.
This year, we saw the rise of many female rappers, with the biggest being no doubt SexxyRed. SexxyRed went from an upcoming rapper to the hottest new female rapper out in the span of just a few months. She has been everywhere this year, and her career has only been climbing and reaching new heights. How fast SexxyRed got on left people with many questions.
I won't lie, I feel like SexxyRed came out of nowhere, guys. I won't even lie to you. SexxyRed, like, 1 minute she was just a star, bro. I didn't see the come up. I didn't hear anything of no SexxyRed. But then again, these days, there's so many artists that a lot of times you don't even see the come up these days. People just blow up. You only see them when they blow up because there's just such an oversaturated market of artists in the game right now. So, I don't know, man. But that is red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, her name is SexxyRed.
Regarding how she was able to achieve success so quickly. Is she just super talented and her music is really good, which led to an organic blow up? Or is there more to her story? Well, if you saw my last video on SexxyRed, then you know this is furthest from the truth. SexxyRed is undoubtedly an industry plant. She was signed back in 2018 to J-Rebel Music due to a viral song she had. The song was nowhere near a big song, but the label saw potential in her and signed her immediately. This is when the label redesigned her image and made her into the SexxyRed she is today. By the time SexxyRed dropped her debut song, she had already been signed to Warner Music, and the song came out under them. The virality of Pound Town was constructed by the record labels as it was released through Warner Music. They put the large marketing dollar.
SexxyRed reminds me of this one. This I don't know if it's a meme, but it was definitely like a reel that was going around at some point when the guy was like, "Yo, rate this person out of 10," and then they rate the person, and then that guy goes and he goes to another person and he asks to rate the person he just rated. And there's one where he rates a chick, and then he's like, "What do you rate yourself?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm a 10." And then he goes and asks the guy, "What do you rate her?" The girl who said she was a 10. And he's like, "What the fuck? That looks like a," what did he say? He's like, "That looks like a lizard." I was actually put that up here. That's what SexxyRed looks like, that chick that the guy said, "Oh, what the fuck? That looks like a lizard." Like, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's carry on.
Behind the song to get it to pop. Now, she is currently signed to a label called Gamma. This label is a newer label ran by Larry Jackson. Larry Jackson was previously the creative director of Apple Music before leaving the company to start Gamma Records. He signed a few artists, one of them being no other than SexxyRed. Right after he signed her, he used his connections together to do songs with huge artists like Drake. Drake and Larry Jackson are close, as Drake even shouted him out in one of his songs. This is the reason we see SexxyRed with Drake before she even truly fully went mainstream. This is more important than people tend to realize. All of the success that SexxyRed is seeing now is because she was built up by the labels. This also means that everything SexxyRed does is under instruction of the label.
So are we saying SexxyRed is an industry plant? Is she an industry plant, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments below. Is SexxyRed an industry plant? Because to me, I kind of think she is, bro. I didn't see that come up. I'm just saying I didn't see it. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I haven't been paying attention. but I didn't see it.
She is signed to. She is just a puppet being used to further destroy the urban communities. If we listen to the lyrics of her songs, you would quickly notice she is glamorizing a promiscuous lifestyle, telling her young female fans to sleep around and to not.
All these female rappers have been doing this for the past like 3 or 4 years. Sweetie, Meg the Stallion, Lotto, Coiler Ray. The list goes on and on and on. All these, you know, since really Cardi B, really. All the females after that have really just come into the game on more so of a sell sex vibe. You know, sell promiscuity, sell debauchery, sell being in the streets. That's what they do nowadays. That's what the, you know, Ice Spice, all of these hands in the game right now. They're more so on a, you know, just sell the punani. All right. It's crazy.
Respect themselves. She is also promoting the gangster street mentality, as in her songs, she glamorizes men that are in the street life. She literally has a song where she raps about only being romantically interested in gang members. Anyone with ears to hear should be able to determine what purpose SeXxyRed serves. Nowadays, younger and younger girls are sleeping around with several men, and they don't see anything wrong with this, and this is why. Their favorite
where are these girls at? Bring them to me, okay? Because y'all keep saying this. I don't see these girls. Maybe I'm not in the game like that. Where are the girls who are trying to bust it down for the free ski? Where are the girls who are just trying to pop it for the low, for the vibes? Send them to me, guys, because I don't have them, okay? So, you know, as long as they're of age, please. But, yeah, I want the girls who are just going to bust it down, break it down for no good reason. Like, all the girls I know are stuck up. Does that say something about me? All the girls I know ain't trying to bust the cheeks. Well, let me bust the cheeks. Anyway, whatever, man. Whatever.
Rappers telling them this is what they have to do to be
Pound
lit.
Town, I'm
Young
trying to go
girls
to
are being
Pound
corrupted
Town.
by this music.
My booty
Their minds
pink.
are being shaped by this junk.
pussy
When they
pink.
turn on the
My
SeXxyRed
booty hole
song, she is
brown.
telling
Now,
these young
Pound
impressionable
Town.
girls that
Okay,
are
whatever.
searching for guidance that this is how you're supposed to act. Sleeping around, sleep with men for money. Don't respect yourself.
for money.
Only deal with
Just
guys
for
who live
vibes.
that street life. Get pregnant and don't know who your baby father is. Take substances and drink until you don't remember who you are. Be ratchet and
Yo,
disrespectful. Throw your life away for temporary fun.
Having a goal of getting pregnant and not...
This is what
Wait, shut up. Having a goal of getting pregnant and not knowing who your baby daddy is wild. If that's a goal of yours, that is crazy. That's a crazy aspiration to live up to, man. Damn it. Yo, I like this hairstyle, though. She's looking fly with this.
SeXxyRed's
Green
music
and-
is pushing
green and
over
yellow.
those beats. Music created to enslave and destroy. It might sound just like fun
SeXxyRed's
music,
beats
but this
sound
is how
so
she's
old
affecting
school.
the
Like, they
youth.
sound
People
so
fail to realize SeXxyRed has an entire
2001.
team of professionals writing her songs and creating these themes for her. Her label is sitting in an office creating these songs they know would have effects on the
label?
consumer. SeXxyRed is just
I
a
don't think her
puppet.
label's
The
coming up
label
with
is the one who wants to
ski.
push these agendas. The
And my
same
pussy
labels
pink,
that
my
sign
booty
young
hole
drill
brown.
rappers and push their
Bro.
deaf music.
Labels aren't that genius. They can't come up with that. That is too genius. It's so bad that it's genius. You know, I don't think the label came up with that. I think that came out of Sexy's own freaking cerebellum.
To the world.
Yo,
They
this video's
push these
long. What the
rappers'
hell?
music about taking each other out. And what's sad is that the rappers actually take each other out, while the label owners who are
Osama.
detached from it all remain alive and in good health, only getting richer. It's obvious SeXxyRed sold her soul for fame
Okay, she
and
kinda
riches,
looks like
and is
Thug
now
Babe.
being used to push a destructive agenda aimed at women from urban
The female
communities.
young thugger
Recently,
thugger.
SeXxyRed has come out and revealed just that during a live stream, admitting that she sold her soul for all that money and fame she has made.
How could
Did I
you?
sell my soul? Should I just tell them the truth?
Tell them the truth. Tell us the truth. She's about to tell us right now. Big Sexy, did you sell your soul or nah? This is what I've been racking my brain over the whole December. I've just been sitting here thinking, damn, did Sexy sell her soul? Not Sexy. Not Big Red. My idol. No, not her.
It's time
She-
for me to
she
just
did it
keep
organically.
moving, child. Like, yes, they got me in this. I don't know. I can't get out of it. I'm getting too much money. I'm getting too much money.
Huh?
I don't want to get out of it. That's what
Nah.
y'all wanted to hear. Now I'm saying it. They talk about stop playing. We just left this Hollywood party, baby. This Balenciaga party. Fuck with Balenciaga. Fuck with Lindsay.
Isn't Balenci Illuminati? Didn't they do the whole thing with the children and the BDSM vibes and
He cool. No, what he say? When you get your taxes, bring me Balenciaga. Yes, I'm with the Illuminati. Yes, I'm with the Illuminati.
She said it.
As you heard for
There you
yourself,
have it.
SexxyRed admitted out of her own mouth
Illuminati
she
gang.
sold her soul to have the world. She openly admits she ain't getting out of it because she has made too much money. She even ends the lie by saying she is in the Illuminati. So many people are confused about the Illuminati. When these artists refer to the Illuminati, they're actually referring to the Freemasons. I broke this all down in this video here. You guys can watch it after this one. The Freemasons use the Illuminati as a...
Guys, let me know in the comments. Do you believe in the Illuminati? Do you believe that there's actually a group out here giving away riches and untold fame and wealth and glory for your soul? Do you think that's a real thing? For you to be an actor or famous musician or famous athlete, do you feel like you can't make it of talent alone? You have to sell your soul? Or do you feel like it's an option? Some people make it of talent. Some people sell their souls. Either or, bit of both.
Cover. The Illuminati is actually a part of the Freemasons. When the Illuminati was created in the 1700s by Adam Weishaupt, he ended up merging the Illuminati with the Freemasons to learn their secret rituals. So many people are actually confused by this, but it's important to know the Freemasons are the true ones running the show. The Illuminati is just a part of that society. For those who are going to comment that I am wrong, please just do some simple research.
I
Even
don't
Wikipedia
really
states this openly. The Illuminati is truly just the Freemasons. So essentially, SexxyRed just admitted that not only did she sell her soul, but she took the Masonic oath. Women Masons are called Eastern Stars, and this is what I believe SexxyRed is. Even more proof that she's a Masonic puppet is this story she posted on Instagram. On this IG story, SexxyRed could be seen getting her makeup done, while a man in the background can be heard talking about how they were at the Masonic Lodge.
The elevator at the what's it called the Freemason place we were at the temple.
Now watch you finna lie.
And it was the Freemason place we were at the temple.
As you heard for yourself, you clearly hear someone off screen mention how they were in a Masonic.
To be fair, I heard there's Masonic temples you can literally just go to. Like, as a normal person, you can just go there. Like, I think there's one in New York. Masonic church or something. I don't know. So I don't know how wild that is, but okay.
Lodge. And then you can see SexxyRed look off to the side before the story ends. She is clearly letting people know she took the Masonic oath. Even more proof is this photo here. We see a sign welcoming SexxyRed to the Masonic. Literally open as day. She is telling the world she took the Masonic oath. SexxyRed sold her soul.
Okay, this might be real because what would SexxyRed know about the Masonic? What would she know about the Masons, bro? Like SexxyRed, really? What would she know and why would she be doing this? Like, I just feel like the type of chick she is, she wouldn't dabble in this thing if it wasn't real. She wouldn't care to, I believe. So part of me does make me believe that this is kind of real because I just don't see someone like SexxyRed just even having enough knowledge to know what the Freemasons are or what they do, or without it actually being real and what she's in. I just feel like she's a straight up hood chick. What does she really know? That just makes me believe it's kind of real.
And took the Masonic oath and is being used to push a destructive agenda. She is leading millions of young women to a burning end and is doing it proudly. So many of these new female artists are serving the same.
Her being pregnant is it just makes this so much more ratchet, bro. I don't know why. Like, her being pregnant just is like, what the hell, man? What's going on?
Same purpose. Sukihana, another female rapper who is close friends with SexxyRed, is being used for the same purpose as
Didn't YK Osiris try to eat her on like live TV or something? Eat her up. She kind of looks a bit manly in this photo, but I digress.
SexxyRed. Just like SexxyRed, Sukihana herself admits she sold her soul in this video before she blew up. And in that video, she was the...
Why would YK Osiris try to kiss her? Like, YK, really? What's wrong with you, bruh?
Distraught and looked defeated as she was letting the world know she sold her soul for the fame and money.
I want to tell you I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out of the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had...
Why is it all these ladies with kids are like the most ratchet of them all? Like, I just don't understand. It's always the ladies with the kid. They're like the most ratchet. Like, what's going on?
I signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil.
I sold
Damn
my
it.
soul to the devil.
Myself to the devil.
Not Lucifer.
I don't even own myself no more.
Oh.
I sold my soul to the mother devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed.
Pray.
And I prayed.
Pray, baby girl.
You know, and it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, you know, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't.
Why is she just randomly at the side of the road? Like, bro, at least do this at home. Like, you're just at the side of the road breaking down. Like, in public, IRL.
I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't.
As you heard for yourself, Sukihana also admits
Suki,
she sold her
no.
soul. In this video, she can be heard apologizing to God and her fans. She literally said she doesn't even think God can save her. Something
Damn,
that is not true.
that's deep.
This is what all these artists have to do. They sell their souls to have the world and become puppets. Then they get used to guide more and more people away from God. They are servants of the kingdom of Lucifer, a kingdom Lucifer created here on earth. This is why we're seeing SeXxyRed and Sukihana everywhere. These are puppets who the industry found a use for, and this is what they're being used for. They are destroying the morals of our young women. I have personally seen the effect of SeXxyRed and Sukihana on the youth of today. So
Sukihana.
many young girls want to talk like SeXxyRed, want to act like SeXxyRed, want to dress like SeXxyRed, and people want to say that the music doesn't influence people. That is nonsense. We know the youth wants to be like the rappers they see on TV. We know the youth wants to be just like the stars that are shown in Hollywood.
I wanted to be just like a
And
star.
I find
Look
it
at me
very
now.
interesting that
Taking
SeXxyRed
Ls.
mentioned Balenciaga when she was on live talking about selling her soul. If you guys remember, just last year,
Yes, that's what I was
Balenciaga was
talking
being
about.
accused of being satanic and
Guys, I
using
feel
the
like I have to
children in their
fast forward this.
commercials
Yo,
as an
it's taking
offering
long.
to ball. And I just find it crazy that so many people were upset with Balenciaga last year,
And
but
now they're rocking
they have seemed to
Balenciaga
forgotten
again.
what they did.
Exactly,
And
they're
now we
rocking
have
Balenciaga
SeXxyRed out here shouting them out,
Why is she always wearing devil horns? What's wrong with this lady?
literally saying that she messes with this company because she knows they are satanic. I have no doubt in my
Wow.
mind that this is the reason why she mentioned their company
Where's this? Why is everyone wearing all black? This is just getting weirder and weirder.
on her live. And if you guys have been paying attention to her recently, literally since right after Halloween, she has
Why
been
she always
wearing
wearing
devil
devil
horns
horns?
on her head
That's
this whole
exactly
entire
what
time,
I'm
in just
asking.
regular pictures with celebrities, in her music videos,
random.
and even at award shows.
Exactly, and that's a good point, especially when you mentioned the Balenciaga situation. Everybody saw what Balenciaga was about last year. They literally had this entire campaign where they were making offerings to the pagan god Baal, who was literally
Baal.
worshipped by the pagans, who made child offerings to the god Baal. And we saw Balenciaga promote this, incorporate it in their theme for their commercial, and everybody saw this. Everybody was displeased by this. And you would have thought that Balenciaga would have been taken down, but this is the new world that we live in.
The new world we live in is crazy, sick, disgusting, weird, bro. Just even this picture on the left, just already, it just doesn't look right, bro. Balenci, come on, man, do better.
Nobody cares about it no more.
Is that a
now we
dog
see
bowl?
people wearing their brand again. We see people hyping it back up, just like SeXxyRed
Those
is
shades
doing.
look
And
like
I
they're
don't think this
upside
is a
down.
coincidence. It's obvious SeXxyRed took the oath. It's obvious SeXxyRed was shutting them out because of what they stand for. She took the oath. This is why she is where she is. And she didn't take this oath now. She's been signed to a record label since 2018. When her song came out this year, she was already signed to a major label. She has been a puppet for a
Poundtown
while
Records.
now. Now is that they have the plan in motion to get her seen by the world. They created her image, they created her persona, and they
Six
know
is
that
another
this
type of
image and
person,
persona
bro.
is going to be toxic for those in urban communities. And that's why they build her up, to destroy the very people in those communities.
Yeah, and Ice Spice is literally
Ice
another example
Spice.
of the industry pushing this
Yeah,
agenda. Ice
Ice
Spice grew up
Spice.
super fast, and you actually exposed her for being an industry
Nah, at
plant.
least Ice Spice
Just
is a
like
baddie.
SeXxyRed, she is out here pushing terrible morals to all of the women. I have seen several of her performances all over TikTok, and all she does is twerk for the entire performance. She's literally on
Facts.
stage selling her beauty and not her music.
Yo, there was a recent concert or like a little tour Ice Spice was on where she was like wearing this like, what's that Betty Boop like sort of outfit, like she was kind of wearing that, and the skirt was so low, her cheeks were out. No matter what she did, her cheeks were just out. Like that was the smallest skirt I've ever seen, bro. Like her cheeks were just out, like just out. Like literally her punani was almost out, bro. Like what the hell? Like that's wild. Like, I couldn't believe like that was her outfit. Like, of course, women wear crazy things, but that to me was just like so unnecessary. I was like, bro, that's so hoish. But anyway, I digress.
Music, and this is what she's teaching her fans to do as well. And we have to be mindful that a lot of the people that are hearing and consuming this music are young children. I see kids as young as 4 and 5 on social media singing these women's songs, and these are not lyrics that these kids should be singing nor hearing.
People are gonna
Ice Spice could get it, but SexxyRed, never that, never that, never that, not that lizard. Let me not hate on her. Imagine what she'll say about me. Yo.
gonna say that that's not Ice Spice's problem, that the parents should be watching over the kids. For a child age 4 to 5, that is the case. But when it comes to teenagers, you cannot chaperone everything your teenager does. It's impossible. Most teenagers are living their lives already, doing things.
I will say that teenagers are a lot more, like, it seems like teenagers now, especially the females, seem to be a lot more sexually aware than back in the days. Back in the days, it would be like discreet, you know? Now it's like they're just out there with it and they're just not scared to, like, it's like they have no shame. You know, back in the days, they would like do it undercover, but they wouldn't promote it out there. Like when I was in my teens. Now, bro, these teens are just on some other, bruh.
That parents have no idea.
Wait, hold on,
about.
guys.
Most teenagers aren't looking at their parents as inspiration or as an influence. Most teenagers are looking at these rappers or looking at these celebrities and they want to be like them. Like I've said hundreds of times, no matter what you say, you can deny this all you want, but this is the truth. Facts. This is why people with a lot of attention on Instagram and TikTok.
It's facts, bro. Nowadays, everybody want to be like the rappers, the influencers, the streamers. I think being like the rappers has been a thing for years, but now it's like, it's so much more because they're so in your face now. We see every part of their lives, whereas back then we'd only see the music, we'd only see them on interviews. But now it's the thing where it's like we see their whole lives, so the kids try to imitate that and try and be like them, which is a bit crazy, but hey, it's the times we live in.
TikTok are called influencers because they influence the youth. This is the same reason why brands come to these influencers, pay them millions of dollars to promote their product to people because they're going to influence those people to use those products. Facts. Just like SeXxyRed and Ice Spice and Sukiyana influence the youth to partake in this lifestyle, to think that this is the way they should live. They unknowingly throw away their morals because SeXxyRed puts it in a song and tells you to do this. This is what this culture has created. The true monsters are the record labels. The true puppet masters are the record labels because they are detached from this all. None of this affects them in any way. It just makes them more money. It just makes them richer. And they're able to push their agenda that is further destroying the urban community. This is exactly what they want. They're using people from the urban community to destroy the urban community. They dangle these lucrative contracts that in reality are really just making the record label way more money than the artist, and then they use that artist to push this agenda to the children. We heard SeXxyRed admit herself she sold her soul. We heard Sukiyana.
Yeah, I won't lie. When you bring up the video, when you pull up the video of these people saying they sold their soul, then you know, you start to think like, it could be true. Because I just imagine myself in that position, bro. I would never say that, bro, if I didn't do it. Why would I say that? Why would I just say, hey, like I get they might be being sarcastic, you know, because everyone keeps saying, oh, you sold your soul, you sold your soul. So they might be like, yeah, no, I did it. But I honestly think if you really didn't sell your soul, you wouldn't even say that. No matter how much people would be saying that, you would be like, nah, I got this off the strength of me.
Admit herself she sold her soul. So many artists have done this. Just listen to a SeXxyRed song and see how destructive it truly is. Don't listen to the beat. Actually listen to the song. Actually listen to the lyrics.
Like, what are you gonna buy at the VMAs?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, and another thing that I saw that was really crazy is that SeXxyRed is actually receiving backlash after she reposted a TikTok video from the viral couple E and J, which was asking to free them. E and J were actually arrested just last year for taking out someone who they have beef with. And recently a TikTok was posted asking to free them using SeXxyRed's song, which led SeXxyRed to reposting this video on her account. People felt it was very insensitive of her to do this. SeXxyRed is promoting these guys knowing exactly what they did. And this
She
is what
might not
hip hop
even
wants
know,
to
to be
promote.
honest.
Yeah, I saw this. She was definitely getting backlash
Yeah, she
for
might
this.
not even- she
It's
might have
obvious
just saw the
Sexy Red is
song
being
and
used
just-
to push an agenda. If we look at her recent music
so,
video,
yeah,
she
so her
literally
song.
shot it in a prison. We were just talking about Kai Cenat
Kai
pushing
Cenat.
the prison agenda with that whole prison stream
But
that
why
he
they
did
make
for a
him look
whole
like
week where
so
he
dark?
sat in
What
a
the
prison
hell?
cell and made prison look like a camp for the guys where they're all having a great
Wait,
time.
what? Look at his face compared to his arm. What's going on?
It's the same with Sexy Red. She's literally promoting the same agenda because she is being used by the same people. We have to remember,
Guys,
it's
I'm
the same
fast-forwarding the
elite that
last
are running
part.
the industry. It's the same elite that are giving the streamers millions of dollars to be able to control their
'Cause,
influence. It's the same elite that are giving these artists millions of
yapping,
dollars to be able to
yapping.
control their influence. It's the same thing. This is what Sexy Red is promoting. She wants people to get incarcerated because who makes money from that? The people that she assigned to. She's making
Facts.
prison look like a fun thing, like something people should look forward to. And this is a very well orchestrated plan from the
Yeah, I don't know what's been up with all these prison streams lately. Like everyone is hopping on this whole prison wave and like, yo, we're in prison, but we're not in prison. Like, it's these things that do make me think that there is an agenda being pushed because it also gets done at the same time. Like I remember Ice Poseidon, and I think Kai Cenat and even Andrew Tate, which was random, but all these guys had prison streams, which was just so random to me. It's just like that. I don't know. That just seemed weird, but okay.
elite to be able to manipulate those in these urban communities without them even noticing. Everyone points the finger at the artist. And don't get me wrong, the artists definitely have responsibility in this. But it's the labels. The labels are the true masterminds. They're the ones using these artists to push that agenda. This agenda is affecting so many people. And it only gets them richer. It only makes them more money.
Sure.
We're getting to the point where these
Damn
artists
it.
aren't hiding it anymore. You saw Sexy Red admit it. You saw Sukiyana admit it. They're not hiding it. But the fans are just ignoring this. They call it nonsense. They call it craziness. When in reality, they're telling you exactly what they did. They sold their souls for the position they have.
Exactly, and you can see how this agenda is affecting all the kids that listen to this type of music. You just did a video on King Harris, T.I. and Tiny.
King Harris. Why is all these other old rappers' sons named King? King Harris, King Combs, King Cobra, King. Isn't Tiger's son named King as well?
Son, that little boy was raised in a gated community with a silver spoon in his mouth. Both of his parents are celebrities, and he was influenced by the music.
I've seen some interesting takes on this. And there is a part of me which feels like this guy, like people were clowning him saying that, oh, you know, like what she said, you're born with a silver spoon, you've been in a gated community your whole life, what you know about the streets. But something makes me believe that this guy was really on the streets. The way he behaves, the way he acts, even in the video where he confronted T.I., it felt like there was a time when it's like, you capping, nigga, I know you. When you say that to your pops, and you say it with your chest, there's something there. I'm sorry. There's something there, bruh. There's something there, bruh. You can't just say it just for the cameras, bro. There's something that he knows that, yo, you are saying, you're making it seem like this is one way when it's not that way. Yes, I might have been there here and again, but don't make it seem like I was just behind that golden gate with y'all, you know? I don't know, man. That's just how I see it. Because a lot of the times, I know these situations where everyone like hates on the kid and like, nah, dude, you silver spoon, you had it easy. But we weren't there. We don't know really what his life was like. We don't know behind the cameras. We don't know behind the show how he was really living. Maybe he was at his grandmother's. But anyway, I digress. Let's carry on.
Music that he was listening to, and he wants to act like he has struggled and been in the streets when that is not the case. He is just being influenced by the
How
music
do you
that he is
know?
listening to.
And that's
How
a
do you
great point.
know?
I made that point in the T.I. and Tiny video, and I don't think that
How
many
do you
people
know?
caught that, but that is a huge problem. That shows you the music does influence
you
the
know?
youth. The music does influence those that listen to it, no matter what you want to
Life
tell
is
yourself.
complex.
You can tell yourself right now, well, it doesn't influence me. That's a lie. It has influenced you,
Oh,
whether you want to
it-
accept it or
music
not. When you
influenced
hear
me,
a song repeatedly
for
tell you
sure.
the same thing, in every song you listen
Now my
to,
life
it is
is a
going to have an
shambles.
effect on you, especially when you see these rappers and you're like, I want to be like them. I want to have the money they
But
have.
it's
I want
okay.
to have the cars they have, the women they have. It's already affecting you right then.
Yeah,
you
I want it
already
all.
want to
I
know
want
what they're
the money.
presenting,
I
which is
want
all
the
corruption.
Lambo.
To
I
me,
want
this
that
clears it all
Rolls
up when
Royce.
it comes to Sexy Red.
I
She
want
should be
those
avoided.
hats.
She
I
is
don't want the
admitting
devil
herself.
hats,
She is
though.
nothing
I
but
mean,
a
the
tool of
devil
corruption
horns.
to destroy. That's all she is. She admitted this the moment she revealed she sold her soul. She is not trying to hide it. She's letting her fans know. But sadly, so many of her fans are going to look past it or think it's just joking or trolling. And they're going to continue to let Sexy Red guide
The
them to a burning
pronoun
end.
Sexy
Well, that's
Red.
it for this video. But before you guys go, I just wanted to once again give a special thank you to Sempbird for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to try
I think
Sempbird,
that's all, guys. I think that's all. We had to fast forward the end just because he was yapping at the end. Like, he wasn't saying anything too new. But, yeah, ski. I'm in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies. Okay, guys, that was SexxyRed. As you can see, she sold her soul. Like, what more can I say about it, guys? Stop selling your souls, please. Like, just make music. Like, yo, guys, guys, protect your soul, protect the God within you and your heart and your spirit. You know, don't be selling it all to the devil for a quick 20 years of fortune. Sometimes it doesn't even last that long, you know. But hey, who am I, guys? What do I know? Yes, that was it, guys. I don't even know what to say. I don't. I'm not surprised, okay, because SexxyRay didn't come out of she came out of nowhere. But at the same time, hey, I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know what the industry is really like in the States. So therefore, I'm not gonna say she did or she didn't. This is just me reacting to the news, I guess. Alright, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me today. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to react to, guys. I know I haven't been reacting that much, but get his Zamba boss. Okay, you know how the Zamba be. But anyway, yeah, man. I'm out.
Operate, operate, I gotta operate. Operate, I'm working like a doctor day. Operate, I gotta orchestrate.